Vlog Day 726, I think. Hey, you!
Good morning. It's Thursday, which makes today French Friday. And if this is the first time you've watched one of my videos, it'll make sense if you just watch a few more. Last week, we did the 5 best croissants in Paris. Best croissants. A lot of croissants around here. Similarly, there are a lot of pain au chocolat. Why not find the best of those? This might be a little bit more doable, actually. We might be able to find some of the, at least the ones that are the most famous, among a couple others. My goal today is to find a handful around the city that are spread around the city. So no matter where you are in Paris, you should be able to find one and have one. It'll be delicious, even if you're staying somewhere where I'm not. What? So my buddy Alex is gonna join me, and together we're gonna encircle the city with pain au chocolat. We're gonna try and let you know what we think of each one, what the prices are, how to find them. There are links below to Google Maps locations of each of these, as well as a couple bonus ones on my Mapster. If you wanted to go to my Mapster, you have to be a $10 and up patron to do it, but got all of them located on my Mapster along with I think 3 extras. And I'll just keep putting more as we go anyways. So, without further ado, I'm meeting Alex up here at Terre du Café. It's a nice little coffee shop down in the 7th. We're gonna grab ourselves a good little coffee to go, and we'll make our way to our first pain au chocolat. First adventure of the day, it's closed. Second, Alex went to the wrong one. He's in the 1st. I'm in the 7th right now. So I'll just wait for him to get here, and hopefully it'll be open by then. In the meantime, I find some place to buy like some fruit or something to get started on the right foot. All right, I've capitalized on adventure number 1. Harry Cover, I think is the name. I marked them on Mapster if you want to find them. Really friendly, good fruit. Well, I'm assuming it smells amazing at least. Wait for Alex, coffee, and then we'll actually start on the pain au chocolat portion, and if you weren't into peaches. Yeah, it's perfect. Found that one, but this is Alex, by the way. But Terre du Café apparently is not opening, despite everything online saying they open now. At least, maybe he's sick. I hope he's okay, whatever is going on. Anyways, let's go around the corner to Boulangerie, which is in the 5 best coffee shops video that I just made. Again, it's not necessarily the best. We're gonna get coffee and we'll go get the first pain au chocolat. Okay, now we're on track. We have coffee. Boulangerie. Good, check it out sometime. Olivier is a really nice guy. Moving on. Le Moulin de la Vierge, or the Virgin's Windmill. Tasty. Wasn't very flaky on the outside, was kind of fluffy and chewy, which might have been that it wasn't as freshly baked as I was hoping, but it was okay. €1.20 for it. What did you think?
I thought the bread was good, but they were skimpy on the chocolate.
That's a really good, yeah, I didn't even get chocolate in my first bite. It was very light on the chocolate, so I'll have to see what round 2 looks like. We're headed to Bread and Roses next. I clicked Eric Kayser on the map, and that's where we went first. So we're right near Place Vendôme. We went to an Eric Kayser for croissants in the 5 croissant video, but at a different place, somewhere else. I thought we would try. There's Eric Kaysers all over the city. They're reputed to have the best everything. We're gonna give them a try.
Hey, you! Come back here!
Oh, I get the chocolate tower here. We were just completely, you should take that piece. No! Definitely way flakier on the outside. Fluffy, buttery pastry. And the chocolate is much better, way better quality. The last one felt like, tasted kind of like a frosting, a chocolate frosting. This is like a real bar of chocolate kind of.
It's not melted though.
And it's because it's not fresh. Maybe it's not as soft as it usually is?
Yeah, I think the chocolate itself is better, but it'd be nice if it was like softer, meltier.
So chocolate's nicer, but it's not as soft as expected. It's good. Definitely takes first place out of the first 2 we've had. That pastry is so buttery. What? Okay, now we're going to the one that I tried to go to before, Du Pain des Idées, which is rated as the best in Paris, the best pain au chocolat. Is it? I don't know. We're about to find out. I'm gonna let him be the judge, but he's like less enthused because it's already been enough butter for him today. Little does he know he's got to eat 2 more. So yeah, we'll grab this. It's a classy place near République. So if you're in the area, République is one of the best areas for food anyways in the city. It's just around the corner, and so we'll grab that. It's also very close to the canal. So if you need more coffee, there's a good spot not far from here we can get a hit on the way. He's also wants some coffee, and then yeah, and then we'll bounce off to the next one.
What?
First reaction?
I don't know.
It's really good, but what is that? There's like something else in it.
I don't know.
Texture-wise, it's pretty amazing. The flake is really good. The pastry itself is like completely different.
Yeah, it's like it's not there. It's kind of just plain.
It's just like eating air, kind of. Very fluffy. Chocolate's very good. It's also a €1.80, and it's a little bit smaller. And it has a very distinct flavor that's very different. I don't know how to describe it. Very good. Worth it. But I don't think it takes first place. I think it ties, if at best. I don't know.
I think right now Eric Kayser's the best.
Yeah, I think Eric Kayser's winning right now. Don't kill me for saying that. All right, we're gonna get. You want some coffee? Okay, we're gonna go get him some coffee, and then we'll carry on to the next place. Just around the corner and across the canal is 10 Bells. We're gonna go to 10 Bells, which is familially tied to La Fontaine de Belleville, which is one of the coffee shops I showed you in the 5 best coffee shops video. I know I'm talking a lot about 5 best everything today, but it's one that we haven't been to in a while, so we'll get him a coffee there, and then we can get back on the pain au chocolat trail. Actually, I really liked your description. How did you describe that?
The bread was like a delivery device for the chocolate. It wasn't something of itself. But you said it was like a shortbread cookie.
Yeah, it was kind of like a cookie. I don't know if I'd call it. I don't know if shortbread's exactly the kind of cookie, which is probably not the thing they want to hear. But I mean, it was good. But yeah, it was weird. Yeah, it was confusing. Like
It was a confusing experience.
It's now that we're actually openly and intentionally judging this, I feel very like unqualified. So take all of this with a grain of salt. Definitely try it. Take it with a grain of salt. That was a €1.80. Eric Kayser was $1.35. The first one, the Virgin, was $1.20. So we're getting more expensive right now. And they've gotten smaller with each one. $1.80 is pushing it on price. That's kind of expensive for a pain au chocolat, but it's still worth it. No! Sufficient?
Yes.
He apparently needs more caffeine. Look at that, just resounding excitement for the coffee.
Yeah.
All about it. This Portuguese place right here is also really good. Get the little chicken pies. They're amazing.
What? What?
Oh, nice balancing act there.
That's what I'm here for.
Yeah, you're getting this down. You know what you're doing. That's a winner out the gate. The only downside I think is like it's a little bit chewy. The pastry's a little bit chewy. Really, really flaky.
Yeah.
Tastes like a good buttery pastry, and the chocolate is really good.
It's delicious, but it's not very fresh, I don't think.
I think the chewiness is a result of it having sat out for a little bit. But
This was fresh, number 1.
yeah, I think this is definitely number 1. Come get them first thing in the morning. Yeah.
Agreed.
And this is only a €1.30, which puts it in the very reasonable range, properly priced
And one of the largest.
and good. And it's huge. So yeah, I think that's a winner. We just missed the whole line. There's like a line of people forming. No, that was close. All right, and now on to, what is it? I'm gonna head to Bread and Roses. I know what's going on. No pain au chocolat. They're out. They do it in the morning and then again in the afternoon. So we could come back at 3 o'clock. You can't come back at 3 o'clock.
You can.
I guess I will come back at 3 o'clock. So what time is it now? Oh my gosh. Okay, well, we'll figure this out. Anyways, what out of the 4 that you had, what is your favorite? Do you remember?
I think the last one, the one we just had.
Yeah, that was,
Which was
Blé Sucré.
Yes. Wasn't super fresh, but if you come in the morning, it was delicious.
I think that they're my favorite too, Blé Sucré. We'll give these guys a try though here as soon as, hopefully. Oh, they've got like a cafe next door and everything too, actually. Wow. nice thing is that it's right next to the Gardens of Luxembourg, or the Luxembourg Gardens. There's a Space Invader over there that I feel like I have, but I'm not sure, so we'll see that here in a second. But I'll come back and check this out here in a minute. We're just gonna go find lunch, which might, you know, make my results a little bit more biased, but I need real food. So walk through the park, and then we'll get back to that.
Hey, you! Come back here!
What?
All right, a couple hours later, heading back. Just gotta walk out, I guess this is the westernmost exit. Pretty big, you'll notice it, and then on our way. Scoring big today on the Space Invaders.
What?
This one does have the unfair advantage of being fresh. Like, it's still hot. She told me like 5 times not to eat it yet because it's too hot. However, it has been a while. It's the afternoon and I did have a really bad lunch. So my stomach's already kind of like not sure about the world. All in all, I think it's a wash. We'll just see how this tastes. Gonna go for it now. Ooh, hot, hot, hot. Okay, not that hot. Well, oh, definite freshness, unfair advantage. Because wow, that's really good. It was a €1.60 or bread and roses. Light, flaky, buttery, not chewy. Definitely ties for first place with the other one if we take into effect that it's fresh. Otherwise it is first place for sure. I'll leave it up to you. Come to Paris, or if you live here, just try them all. Totally worth it. And then just make sure you walk a lot between them to burn off the calories, because it's a lot of pastry in one day. Whew. All right, I gotta go film with Jean-Yves now and pick up some kettlebells. Just arrived for me at the Peloton. So I have work and errands to do, and then maybe I'll just go to bed early again tonight, because I did that last night and it was amazing. Not as amazing as this though. I don't even care that I'm a hot mess right now. He's literally just doing this as a snack. This is a snack. It's outrageous. No, trop joli ça. That's why you should befriend famous chefs, because then they break out all the stops when it comes to the snack time. Love that guy. We just needed to film one more thing for a little video I'm making for his website. I just make him little videos here and there for fun because he's a friend. And he makes macarons for me, macaron. This is a homemade, he just came out of the oven a few minutes ago. Handmade it for me. He made me one to eat, and I asked him if we could cut it in half so I could share it. So I figured I'd take one to Paul because Paul's holding on to some stuff for me for mail. And he just went ahead and made me another one for Paul, so I ate the whole other one. So I'm gonna deliver this to Paul. I know it looks a little bit silly, but I'm just trying to keep it safe. And then, yeah, home. Let's go. Got done putting away all 3 of those kettlebells. What do you say? Thank you so much, Shelly, for sending those. They're gonna be fantastic. I definitely need to like work out some more. Very happy to have them. If you liked today's video, please do make sure to, express that somehow. Maybe just by going and watching another video. If you want to see the 5 best croissants, 5 great views of Paris, I got a lot of lists of 5s coming out, but feel free to grab one of those videos. I guess they're actually over here if we're on the end screen. And I will see you bright and early tomorrow morning for, more madness. And yeah, I make videos of Paris every day. Now this is assuming I'm in Paris, so stick around, subscribe, hang out. It'll be great. I'll see you tomorrow.